explain real quick what we're trying to accomplish. We're utilizing a special high acid flocculant. It's a tank cleaning product that will create coagulation and flocculation of the slurry. It creates a separation, a gathering of solids and a separation of solid liquid. So by adding about 3 scoops into the T20, which is I think about 80 gallons, should be about the right ratio. Okay, this is the watertight slurry bin. It's specially made to hold and support the dewatering filter bags. The bags will do the collection. Will pump directly from the auto scrubber after mixing into the dewatering bag. The dewatering bag will allow the clear water to drain away. It should be drained completely overnight. This is the new slurry gun. This is a special twin lance double barrel pressure washer head. It has a low pressure line. This will be for tank cleaning or liquefying the heavy slurry. The high pressure line will create the slurry pump. This is a standalone slurry pump. It has no moving parts, but it creates by the high pressure of the pressure washer. We're going to need around 2 gallons a minute, roughly, to get the best performance, but it can handle up to 5 gallons a minute, no problem. It's an 11-to-1 mix ratio, so every gallon we're pumping through here based on our pressure washer, 11 times pump ratio. So it's a very high production, high solids, non-clogging, no moving parts, really nice slurry transfer pump. Uses an inch and a half flex hose for changing. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put the unit down into the tank. We'd like to do a little mixing. We've already added the flocculant before we filled the tank. So now we're ready, and we want to put this return line back inside because we want to make this like a jacuzzi and create mixture before we do the transfer. It allows the flocculant to grow just a little bit larger. I happen to be using a small 2-gallon electric pressure washer, but you can use any size you got. Okay, so what's going to happen is when I turn this on, it's going to create a flow. And you can see even with that small pressure washer, we're getting good flow. And you can see the thickness of that slurry. I've got slurry almost as thick as toothpaste coming out of this thing. So it really does a nice job of liquefying and mixing with the flow. So we like to do this for about 1 to 2 minutes. Make sure any of the powdered flocculant that we added in the beginning allowed it to become fully mixed. And then when we're ready, we take the line over, we immediately transfer out. So this is 80 gallons, so you'll see this in real time, how fast we're going to move this over. Try to put it farther down into the bag so we don't do a lot of splashing, because if we splash on the side of the dewatering bag and it dries, theoretically it will blind off the pores. So we're trying to get as best we can dewater out. So you can see this is pumping out at a pretty good rate. Again, if we had a 3-gallon a minute pump, we'd be pumping out at 30, 35 gallons a minute. Just the pressure washer is creating that Venturi effect. It creates a suction of negative pressure around the trumpet, and it allows it to draw it up to the pipe. Getting pretty close to being empty. We want to leave a little bit in the recovery tank because the residual polymer will actually help activate on the next load. So we'll pump it down to about the last few inches, and then we'll leave the rest in. Okay, we'll drain this line, and we're done. begin to explain this pump. As the water shoots down, it shoots directly up the center of that pipe, and this is where the negative Venturi effect creates the vacuum. Like I said, there's no moving parts on this, so it should last a long time. Okay, so what you're going to see here is you're going to start to see some settling and some separation. You can already see the clear water setting on top. All the heavy sludge is already starting to settle to the bottom. And then all the clear water will de-water through the felt or the woven bags, and we should have a bag full of mud ready for the dumpster. When we're done with this, when the bag is about 3/4 full, we want to call it good because we've lost almost all our filtration area. Just cut this, take the forklift, lift the bag out, set it directly into the dumpster, and it's landfill acceptable. If it still has a little bit of moisture in it, set it on a pallet, set it outside, and let the air and the sun dry it out overnight. But typically overnight, it'll be a really hard, solid mud.